Hey there, so I want to go over our math concept for this week. In your bag, in your packet number 10, the one you just picked up, you have some clay balls, various colors, and toothpicks. And we are going to use them to construct both two-dimensional and three-dimensional shapes. So the way we're going to start this out is as the parent, you can construct a triangle. So this is just a two-dimensional triangle. And then what you're gonna ask your child to do is you're just gonna lay the shape down and say, can you make that triangle with your clay balls and toothpicks? And so then you can talk them through a little bit. They may struggle at first understanding the angles, which is fine. But what we want them to do is make it independently. So when we do this activity in class, the goal is to have the child just look at the example, and make it independently. So there, we've formed the triangle. Okay, so that's one of the shapes that we work on. The other two-dimensional shape we're gonna have the child build is a square. Okay, and again, if they don't get it perfectly even so that all four sides are the same, that's okay. We just want to get them as close as it can. So again, you can have them build the square on a flat surface with their toothpicks and their clay balls. Okay, and one more clay ball. Here we go. And there. So now we have the square completed. All right, and when we talk to them about what they've created, we want to make sure with the triangle, we ask them things like, does your triangle have three sides? Does it have 3 points, or what we call vertices, so the points at which the corners come together? Same thing as a square. Does your square have 4 sides? Are they close to the same size? Does it have 4 corners? Because the next thing we're going to do is build up. So then we're going to take the triangle and the square that your child built, and that's going to be the start of their three-dimensional shape. So the first three-dimensional shape we're going to build is this. And I know you're going to want to call it a pyramid, but this is a tetrahedron. It's a tetrahedron, so it's a little bit different from a pyramid. Pyramids have 4 sides. A tetrahedron has 3 sides. 1, 2, 3, plus the base. So you're just going to sit that in front of your child and have them build the tetrahedron, starting with the triangle that they already built. Okay? And so again, the most challenging thing on this, building this three-dimensional shape, is the angle for the children to get, and then realizing that they're only working with one vertice that all 3 sides are going to come into. So there we go. All right. Also along in this, with your materials for this activity, you'll find some cutout shapes. So we use the triangle to make sure that we have enough faces or sides for this three-dimensional shape. So we start by putting a side under the base, and then we use a triangle to mark our face side right there, and then we show 1, 2, 3, and the base is 4. Okay? So we're going to do the same thing using the square as the base for our cube. All right? And they have their materials again with the toothpicks and the balls, and they're just going to build that three-dimensional shape off the base that they already made. Okay? This one takes a little bit more time because there's a little bit more construction involved in it. And then they're going to be working the toothpicks in between the sides that they already have up. Let me move this out of the way so you can see. Okay. I've almost got it. So you should have plenty of toothpicks and plenty of balls to accomplish these shapes at least a couple of times so that they get it mastered. All right. And there's our cube, and just like with the faces of the tetrahedron, we have included some faces so that you can count the 6 sides of the cube. So we're going to start by putting 1 square at the base, and we're going to put 1 at the top, and then we're going to count the sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way around. So they know that their cube has 6 faces. all right? So we will also be doing this a little bit in class, but I really want you guys to practice it at home. It is a more complex concept, and we will be building on that here in the classroom. All right, thanks. Bye.